sternly. Mr. Tickle waited a minute, then reached in through the window again. Mr. Tickle's extraordinarily long arm went right up to the teacher, paused, and then tickled. The teacher jumped in the air and turned round very quickly to see who was there. But there was nobody there. Mr. Tickle grinned, a mischievous grin. He waited another minute and then tickled the teacher again. This time he kept on tickling, until soon the teacher was laughing out loud and saying, "Oh, stop it! Stop it! Oh, no, stop it!" over and over and over again. All the children were laughing too at such a funny sight. There was a terrible pandemonium. Eventually, Mr. Tickle thought he'd had enough fun. So he gave the teacher one more tickle for luck, and then very quietly brought his arm back through the open window.
Lend a hand, won't you plan? Offer needs a helping hand. I hope you will ask me to lend a hand.
Ficasse com ele e lisse uma história. Assim ele foi até a sua estante escolher um livro. A sua água.
Você pode ler uma história pra mim, mamãe?
Eu sinto muito, Caio, mas é muito tarde para histórias.
Só uma, por favor.
É muito tarde. É hora de dormir.
Mas eu não tô com sono.
Sim, você está. Eu também. Viu? Todos os seus animais também estão dormindo.
Gilbert! Mamãe!
O que foi, Caio?
O Gilbert derrubou minha água.
Tudo bem. Viu? Já secou.
Caio estava tentando dormir, mas ele...
replied Mr. Impossible. Then William remembered that he was on his way to school. "Why don't you come with me?" he asked. "But I've never been to a school before." "Then it's time you did," replied William. "Come on." William and Mr. Impossible sat at the back of William's classroom with all the other children. The teacher came in, but didn't notice that there was somebody extra in his class that morning. "Morning, children," he said. "I have a very difficult sum for you to do today. It will take you most of the morning to work out the answer." And he wrote the sum on the blackboard. It really was the most difficult sum William had ever seen in his whole life, full of adding up and taking away and multiplications and divisions and other things William didn't enjoy. The teacher was right. It would indeed take up most of the morning to work out the answer, if not most of the afternoon as well. Mr. Impossible whispered in William's ear. William put up his hand. "Yes, William?" said the teacher. "Is there something about the sum that..."
Not another Polypox. Thanks, boy. A. A is for apple.
Ouch!
B.
"Why ever didn't you pull the plug out?" exclaimed Jonathan. "Pull the plug out?" repeated Paddington. "Nobody said anything about that." "I shall never, ever have a bath again," he said firmly. "It's much too complicated." But before he went to bed that night, Paddington did have one more go. "It's what's known as a dry bath," he announced. "It's safer than using water, and it's much less messy."